So somebody reached out to me and said, I have your answer. You're allergic to nickel. By the way, you should avoid nickel-related foods. And you'll get better just like I did. I can see it, I can spot it, because I went through the same thing you're going through. The itchiness, eczema, acne. Nickel, bro. Get it out. And it just got me thinking, there's so many different diets like this. The low nickel diet, low sulfur diet. Avoid FODMAPs. Oh, oxalates. Oh no, solanine. Frickin' potato solanine. Let's just talk about all these freak diets and what they all have in common and what we can learn. Oh, we'll learn.
I am a vegan. You are a loser.
For my camera homies, we're on the Fuji X-T4, 23mm Tony 2. Will it autofocus the whole episode without freaking out? Let us hope. And Broccoli Men shirts are available down below. So humans are weird. We can't just eat anything. We should be. I thought God put us here to have dominion over all plants. I want a poison ivy salad, bitch. I don't know what happened along the way. I think at one point we could eat whatever we wanted, but then the damage set in when the Romans faked their death and controlled the world from the hollow earth, along with the reptilians, and then they poisoned us with tasty food that tastes like Debbie's snack cakes. I really believe we're super powerful, almighty beings, but like they've suppressed us so hard with vaccines and just chemicals and toxins and chemtrails and fluoride and you name it. It weakens the system. I bet we can rebound quickly with ancient Atlantis technology. Do you have any? I want some. I'll buy it. But for right now, without the Atlantis technology, we got to do it ourselves, and it's a little slower, but we can have good health now. It might not be perfect, but you can get yourself out of hell and into a realm of decency. And to do that, there's all these different things we got to avoid now. For example, with me, I don't know that I have a nickel allergy, and I removed all the nickel-containing foods, and nothing really changed, I don't think. So I don't think that's my thing. But like, casien, can't handle it. I'm never having dairy again. That gives me colitis every time. So for me, dairy is out. Like, that's my one thing. Avoid dairy and you'll be okay. At least I won't bleed out of my bum. We're good. Otherwise, sugar. I don't seem to do well on that. So a lot of people avoid sugar. We have sugar metabolism problems. I don't know why I do. I don't fit any of the criteria of somebody that's diabetic. Like, I'm not overweight. I'm not super thirsty all the time. I don't have cankle legs with varicose veins, and I need special socks, freaking elastic socks that don't cut off my circulation. My legs bleed. I don't appear to have this metabolic disorder, but yet, when I eat sugar, bad things happen. My skin gets worse. I get itchy. Like, every time, if I go back to a fruit-based diet, I know I'm gonna have low energy, lose all my muscle, get freaky acne, itchy on the scalp too. It's like I can't digest sugar, but I'm also can't digesting. What the hell? What was that? It's not even close to English. The more beef I eat, the worse my skin gets as well. What does beef and sugar have in common? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. There's not one glucose molecule in the beef. There's no protein in the sugar. How am I supposed to figure this out? When opposite things. Oh, I'm gonna go get a suntan in the moon. What the hell? Make life better and easier for us. You stupid Roman ancients in the Greenland fields. It's utopia there. I know it. Let me in. So for me, sugar is out. And low carb is my thing. My brain functions somewhat better. Not on display today in full force, but it'll get there eventually. For some people, it's the opposite. Low fat is the key. So they have to avoid fat. And then same benefits from the low carb group. Just avoiding one macronutrient. So there's that camp. Then there's the specific anti-nutrients in plants or mineral, like the low sulfur diet. A lot of people can't handle sulfur. And I was gonna say, like, a lot of these diets have something in common. It's the plant toxins. But sulfur, eggs, milk, chicken, like, these are high sulfur foods. So I was gonna say, like, most of these are like you're avoiding some type of plant toxin. That's why the carnivore diet works so well. But there are some things, like histamines in beef, aged beef. I do not do well on that aged beef. That could be what's causing my skin to break out and the Brain fog. I'm so much less itchy though. I don't seem to get itchy on this beef, so I don't think it's a histamine response, but maybe it's very mild and it's just causing these tiny forehead bumps and stuff. Because like when I eat something like a sausage or a canned fish, like it's very aged, I get itchy like it's insane. Histamine response. So maybe a mild version of that still gives you un-teenage girl-like skin. And that's bullshit. Will the Fuji show it and track it? I don't like having all this stuff. Just give me teenage girl skin, I deserve it. Some people are on board the low oxalate diet. If you feel that they hurt you and you remove spinach and you feel better, then go for it. I don't believe it. There's no science to prove it. I like science, good science though. There's nothing. The oxalate dumping, there's no proof that it ever happens. And increasing oxalate-rich foods doesn't mean that it accumulates in your body. We get rid of it. It just seems that some of us react to different anti-nutrients because of gut damage and lymphatic waste backup. Dr. Morse hippie confirmed ways. Solanine, that one gets me. That's in high potatoes. High potatoes? What the hell is that? When potatoes turn green, the solanine content increases. It doesn't seem to matter. Any potato gives me freak acne. My body just can't handle it. I think it's because of the solanine. It is a poison. Never eat a green potato. Maybe never eat a regular one either. But there's so many of these things, salicylates, and then people develop diets based on lowering the amount of salicylates or FODMAPs. Those FODMAPs, they're in everything. Most of these are fruits and vegetables, so-called healing foods. It's like, avoid those. Your symptoms seem to get better for the most part. You might be able to have a couple. So, I don't know, I think the meat-based way, very healing. Gives the body a break. Goitrogens, they might be a problem. For some people, if you're not getting enough iodine, for sure they're a problem. My girlfriend has been supplementing iodine. She says she feels like on this new level of just alertness. Like she's feeling so good from that iodine. So I've been trying it. I've been putting it on my arms. I even ordered some nascent iodine. I'm not feeling the same benefits, so maybe I wasn't as deficient because I'm having sea life and other things. But iodine's a tough one to get in the diet. If you're not eating shrimp and stuff, but those are banned by him up there. He says don't eat that stuff, so is that a lie? Did the Romans write the Bible? Wow. They're just laughing it up in Greenland. They're giants. They're 8 to 10 feet tall. They don't even care. They could step on you. That's not fair. They write books too. Fiber. That's a whole nut. That's where I got started on all this. It was soluble fiber versus insoluble. And insoluble was harsh, and you avoid that for colitis, like broccoli and lettuce. But soluble with like squash and papaya, the softer jelly-like fiber, that was a thing. So there's a whole diet based on that. Point is, if you're trying to overcome a disease, you might want to take a look at some of these anti-nutrients that you're probably reacting to. You don't know which one. Sometimes I just want to put them all in a list. I was going to write them all like, okay, low oxalate, low histamine, low solanine, low FODMAPs diet, and you're left with ice and grass. It's a good diet. I don't mind it. I'm on it right now. But try to tune in. Which one do you think? You probably know in there. Just like, I think I am reacting to sulfur. I don't seem to do well when I have broccoli and eggs, and those are high, so just look up high sulfur foods and remove those for a bit, couple weeks, see if you get better. If not, go back to the drawing board and do the low FODMAP diet. Oh, I got so much gas. It's the FODMAPs. There's so many different paths. Just eliminate your bullshit. Probably if you just heal the gut once and for all, if I just listened to Heal Your Gut guy, we could have been done a long time ago, I know. But I'm afraid of him. He's all into the raw milk. If you want to give me your protocol that doesn't involve raw milk, I'll listen to you. But, geez, I'm not doing the dairy ever again. Even if somebody says, oh, you just need to slowly. I did. I was having a teaspoon of that kefir at a time. For a little bit. Then I jumped it up. Way too fast. Bad things happened. So in theory, you heal the gut, you shouldn't be reacting to any of these things. Or just avoid them. And do a carnivore type thing with a little bit of plant juice. And maybe you get lucky. I got lucky. I got the cabbage and the onions. I don't seem to react to them. But zucchini gives me a little gas, and so do mushrooms, so we're experimenting, but it doesn't seem like too much plant life in my future for optimal health. So, I think we're done. Thank you for watching a Fuji-related episode. And thumbing up the video, of course. I don't get it. I just shared with you all the possible downsides of any diet, and now you'll get healthier. I'm helping you. Why would you thumb it down? It's just not right. I'll tell you why. You're thumbing it down because you bake canned shrimp. It's already cooked in the can. You don't have to bake it. You're gonna add sauerkraut. It's high in histamines. Why don't you have a spinach salad on the side for the oxalate content? Didn't think of that. You can have an apple for dessert. Enjoy the salicylates. Tell you that much. You FODMAP blueberry bitch. Alright. That got rude at the end. Thanks for buying that Vegetable Police t-shirt and a Q-Link pendant. Why do I always sell out towards the end of the videos? Wow. I would never take this thing off. The energy increase, mental copper-like hippie fashion for some reason. I don't know why it works. It does. I get a lot of hate for it for some reason. Sorry. I'm so sorry for finding a magical pendant that just increases energy. I'm so sorry. Alright, we're done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you in the next one.